Hey, today on the mic with Mike, we got Tryin and Pablo here to talk about some things that are going on in their lives after a successful high school graduation. Tryin, Pablo, appreciate you guys being here.
Of course.
Thanks for having us.
What? Talk to me, man. Like, let's talk about last football season. What y'all's vision of that? How do you feel about that?
I feel like despite second round knockout and I ended the season with a big leg injury, I wouldn't change a single thing about how it happened. I'm really happy.
Yeah, it was like I was injured.
Yeah.
I was always that third man.
Yeah.
Like sophomore year and junior year.
Yeah.
And so I got put on varsity. Nolan said he's gonna need me this year, and it was just fun.
How does that make you feel? Fun. Like when the coach comes to you and says, Pablo, like, I need you to step up. I need everything I know you can give me. How did that make you feel that day?
It honestly, like I felt something in my chest.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, like reality almost.
Right.
I'm that upperclassman. I'm the people look up to me. I gotta really step up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that something that you guys probably haven't realized yet, just because you're both young men, is that people are watching you. You know what I mean? And Coach Nolan didn't come to you and be like, "Hey, I really hope you can do this. I probably think you can't." No, I mean, he had confidence in you, but he wanted to let you know, "Hey, I have confidence in you, but I'm going to need you to do this." And I'm glad that it mattered, because those things will matter. I mean, just continue to do good things about that. How long you guys been friends?
Well, I moved here from Adrian in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Reynolds was our Little League coach.
Right.
Me and Nate knew each other in kindergarten, and Adrian grew up together.
Yeah.
Asked me to come play Little League and played together, and met Pablo through the football team, kind of.
Yeah.
I heard a couple of things. I was a little scared at first, but
you heard some stuff about Pablo?
Yeah.
What Pablo, you got some street cred, buddy? What?
He had a lot of street cred.
In middle school, you had street cred? What's going on with that?
You want to tell him? I'll tell him.
So
you don't want to talk about it? Well, I don't understand.
We can talk about it.
Okay.
So in sixth grade, I thought it would be a good idea to bring a beer to school and enjoy it with a buddy after school at the vault.
Wait. When you were in 6th grade, you decided to bring a beer to school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fortunately.
Because 6th grade is, I mean, listen, let's talk about it. Middle school's rough, buddy. So you needed a cold beer after that?
Yeah, just a stressful day after math class.
How did that work out for you?
Very terrible.
Yeah.
I got a kind of reputation. I got high schoolers coming up to me. I've never seen them before. Hey, you're that kid that brought a beer to school. I'm like, yeah, I did. I got.
What happened? What happened to what? Oh, how did you get caught? What did they say? What did you tell them? There's a lot of story to that one, buddy.
Yeah. So I was in science class in the morning.
Yeah.
And I get called to the office, and I'm like, oh, this is either one thing or it's nothing. And it was that one thing. Yeah. They had the beer just sitting on the desk.
What kind of beer was it?
It was a Modelo.
Okay. That's expensive beer, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Never bought beer. And they're like, oh, so where'd you get this? Where'd you find this? And I'm like, oh, I just found it on the side of the road.
Good answer.
That is a great answer.
And it's still ice cold.
I found it on the side of the road after I picked it up out of the refrigerator at the house.
Yeah.
What in the world possessed you to think it was a good idea to take a beer to school?
I have no idea. I was just immature.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy were talking about it.
Yeah.
Thought it'd be a good idea.
Okay, you know what? Listen. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even care anymore. Tryin.
Yeah.
I want to know what the word on the street was about the guy that brought the beer in 6th grade. That's what I really want to know.
No, so I was still going to Adrian at the time. I was just playing Little League.
Yeah.
And I just remember going to practice, and Pablo's running and throwing up, getting ran at practice. I'm like, what did he do?
Too many beers before practice?
I'm asking this kid, I'm like, what did he do? And he's like, bro, he brought a beer to school. And I was like, oh my God, we're in 6th grade. I'm a little this dude's a little sketch.
Yeah, a little sketch.
A little sketch.
Yeah. That is crazy. Did you get in trouble for that?
Yeah, I got 10 days of OSS.
And you were obviously the football coach.
Oh,
Now,
God.
This was
Yeah.
6th grade is not school ball. That is still.
That's youth.
Little-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So the youth coaches ran you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was that?
It was Coach Dallas
Yeah.
at the time. He was our like punishment coach.
Do you hate him for that?
No.
No.
He kind of made me realize like there's consequences to my actions.
No, absolutely. I know Dallas. He's a great dude. He's
Yeah.
a great dude. What did the school do to you?
They
I can't even
gave
believe they let you graduate. Honestly.
they sent me to the alt school, and I was there for like 10 days.
Okay.
But I also
As a
got
6th grader.
I also got put on probation for that
Okay.
for 6 months.
Okay. Through the courts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And they would contact my school and like check my grades,
Right.
and
Right. Right.
everything.
Yeah.
As a 6th grader.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Listen. Yep. You got some street cred for sure. That's pretty. That's pretty impressive. Beer school, 6th grade. Yes, for you and your buddy. How thoughtful of you. I
Yeah,
appreciate that about you, Pablo.
We're gonna share one
Yeah,
together.
yeah. Just break down and have a cold beer. Wow. So, Tryin, I appreciate the fact that you could overcome that ridiculousness and,
Yeah.
and decide to still continue to come to Harrisville after knowing we have all these gangsters in middle school. What? Wow, I don't know. I can't even think about that now that I found out you brought a beer to school in 6th grade. Tell me about what did you think about Tryin whenever you guys, how did you meet him? Or how did that work out? Obviously, you were running the first
yeah.
games at practice.
Yeah, so me and Tryin, when he came here, we had Coach Shanker's class together.
Okay.
And it was kind of like a computer.
That's in middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was 7th. Yeah.
Yeah, 7th grade, yeah.
And we were on the same, it was gray team and blue team that year because
Okay.
the team was like way too
Right.
big. We were on gray team together.
Oh, your youth football team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a split
Yeah,
up.
I remember that. Because you guys had like 70-something kids on
Yeah.
your team, yeah.
And we ended up, because he was the running back at the time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, you were trying?
Yeah, I was running back.
So I was blocking for him,
Yeah. Laying down the blocks.
Yeah.
Having a cold beer at halftime. Laying down the blocks. Yeah.
Yeah, and we won the Super Bowl that year. And then we all got really close in school. And we were all in kind of the same friend group as well.
Yeah.
I
cool.
would say freshman year we really started hanging out and like
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had classes every day.
classes every day. Yeah.
That's amazing. It's just crazy how that happens. Like you guys end up finding each other in
Yeah.
different towns, and
Yeah.
you're like, I don't know if I'd ever hang out with. This
Yeah,
dude.
no, I really didn't think I
Yeah.
would.
I'm sure you got in the car after practice, and somebody was like, "What was that boy running for?" He brought a beer to school. I don't ever want to see you hanging out with him ever.
Yeah.
So, and now look at you now. Here you are today. Tell me, guys, about what's your plans for future? What do you got going on? What are you doing now? I mean, like you graduated. Both of you graduated last year, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna do what now?
I leave actually this Wednesday, August 6th, for
Yeah.
and I'm going to go play college ball at
Okay.
Midland University up in Fremont, Nebraska.
Okay. What position will that be? Is that a NAI school?
That's
Or is that-
NAI.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be playing safety there too. So.
Okay. And that's
yeah.
what you played in high school.
Yes, sir.
Yep, very successful at that. How many tackles did you have your senior year?
Senior year, I think 91.
Yeah. Would that lead the team?
Yeah, all the way up until the last game where I couldn't play, and then
Yeah.
Deegan got
Oh,
me.
Deegan passed you.
I think Deegan passed me on that last
Now
game.
Deegan was our other safety, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, our defense was designed for you two both.
Yeah.
Little hammers. Y'all bring in the heat. So
Mhm.
that's amazing. Pablo, what do you got going on, buddy?
I'm going into the workforce.
Okay.
Decided to take the workforce route. And that's going pretty well for me
Yeah.
so far.
What are you doing? Where are you working at?
I'm working at Excalibur
Okay.
Contracting.
Yeah. I know those guys. Pretty good dudes.
Yeah, they're all right.
They're all right.
But yeah, I mean, we do lawn care, mainly just mowing,
Yeah.
weed eating. We don't really.
Where are you guys mowing at?
We mowed down in Kansas City.
Yeah. You ever get scared down there?
No,
No.
not really.
I know. It's
Just
crazy how some people are like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they go down there and mow." Grass is the same color. That's all we care
Yeah.
about. Same color as money. What do you hope to get out of this?
I just hope to gain some leadership skills
Yeah.
and also like just understand how having your own crew.
Yeah.
Or how working for someone else is, and just take all that skills in one and just use it as to my future.
I appreciate that. Yeah, for sure. I think that that's one of the things that we look at that is, I don't know. I don't even know. It's probably not something we should even talk about. But the reality is that we struggle with some of the young people because they think that if you're in business for yourself or you have a business that there's like $1 million in the bank, right? And they have no respect for your equipment or for the time or for any kind of hustle, and so that's something that you'll obviously learn. Being an Excalibur is how to hold yourself accountable and the others around you. That's something that it doesn't change from the owner to the lowest guy, newest guy. Everybody has a job to do, and the expectation is the same. And no matter whether you stay here at Excalibur for the rest of your life or you leave in a year or two, you know what I mean? It's something that you'll definitely know, understand, and be able to apply to your next venture. So I could possibly say that you're doing a pretty good job here. I would hate to say that too much, but yeah, that's good. I appreciate that your attitude is that way, and I think that your success so far, because you've never done anything like this before.
No, never in my life.
Right, yeah, and so your success so far absolutely shows your dedication to just winning every day. You know what I mean? Every day is not easy, and as we wear on our backs, don't let the bad days, the hard days keep you down. So yeah, that's awesome. Let's switch back over to football. I want to know what your greatest memory, your most memorable memory is, as well as what lessons do you think that you learned in football and in all sports, not just football, but I know football is a little bit different sport than most, just because of the physicality and those lessons are a little different. What are you thinking?
Okay, I'll go. Greatest memory was, despite we lost in overtime, Bolivar.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite game I've ever played in.
Yeah.
I had really fun. 16 tackles, one interception, forced fumble. That was a fun game. But one of the biggest lessons I learned was sophomore year, and Pablo remembers this too. When P Hill came around and I got suspended, ended up getting suspended after that game, and I got suspended for about 3 weeks.
After the P Hill game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I had hit the center, the long snapper, illegally in the knee. And it was just out of anger. It wasn't even the kid that I hit. Like, it wasn't like he did anything to me.
Right.
But I think a touchdown, Braden Bush went and scored a touchdown, and pretty sure he bounced my head off the turf like a basketball.
Right.
And I was
just trained right over you.
Oh, right over me.
Yeah.
I was pretty mad, let up a touchdown, and just hit that kid and hit him in the knee. And yeah, I messed up his knee pretty bad and got suspended for it, almost kicked off the team. And
so snap the ball.
Mhm.
Running back gets the ball. You try to make the open field tackle one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
He gets past you, runs you over, scores a touchdown.
Yep.
They go to kick the extra point, and you hit the center.
Yeah, so the way it's lined up, I'm supposed to go through that gap, like the gap he's there, but it was I went low and hit him in the leg.
Intentionally.
Yeah, it was. You can't really deny it. You see the film,
Wow. So tell me how that plays out, man. That's probably pretty good.
Well, the kid actually ends up playing all the way up until the third quarter, and then his knee finally gives out on this kickoff.
Yeah.
But anyways, that whole game happens. We're into next week. We're into Thursday, so I'm already getting ready to play whatever our next team we're playing. And I get called into office, and there's all the coaches, Nolan, Maxwell, all of them are sitting in there. I'm like, oh. They go in there, they flip the computer, and P Hill has a whole different angle than us. So you can really see me dive on their angle, but on our angle, you can't even tell that I did anything. Yeah. And they showed me that and was like, we're going to show this to the team and all this. Like, we don't want you at practice today. And, but they made me, I was like, oh, well, can you tell the guys, like, I'm sorry, all this? And like, they're like, no, made me sit in there, watch it with them, like, listen, like, watch their reactions to it and spoke in front of them. And yeah, I thought I almost got kicked off, but pretty sure Pablo helped me not get kicked off.
Pablo, how'd you do that?
We were
pay somebody?
Yeah.
Bring him a beer?
I wasn't playing this year, obviously.
Well, the year this
sophomore
year. Well, I wasn't like varsity or anything.
Oh, okay. You were on the team though.
Yeah, and I was part of leadership council.
Okay.
Oh, junior year.
Was it junior year?
Junior year.
Yeah.
Pablo was on the leadership council at that time?
Yeah.
Pablo, tell me about that. Like, what did you guys think about that?
It was the day after, because the day like when it happened, we all figured out. We all sat down, watched it as a team, and we're all just like, damn.
Yeah.
But
damn. were you like, damn, he got caught? Or were you like, damn, I can't believe you tried to hurt that kid like that? Like, what was y'all's?
Just like,
both? I mean,
just your consequences to like your anger.
Yeah.
Like how how strong your anger can be
Right.
if you just let it.
And how little control you have over yourself when you get. Yeah.
Yeah. And the next morning, Maxwell told us to come in early to school. We all meet, and he's like, guys, like, we all seen it. Like, what do we do? And he's talking about kicking him off the team, and we're all, I mean, we defend him because we've been playing with him since 6th grade.
Yeah.
And we're like, he will accept any punishment, and he understands he's wrong, but we're not. We know he understands. Like, he needs football.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
And we weren't gonna take that away.
Yeah. It comes down to like, and I will be honest with you, like I've known Coach Max a long time, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for him. And it's ridiculous the things people say. It's stupid, but the reality is something that I learned about Coach Max a long time ago is that he does care more about you guys than he does winning. Unfortunately, he has to win, or they will just fire him, right? And I mean that's ridiculous, because the reality is his job is not to win football games. His job is to build quality young people and put them in the world. And so he has told me time and time again on not you particularly, but on players, it's like they need football more than football needs them. And this is one of those things where, I mean, Tryin, I have to be honest with you, buddy. I have not always had the highest opinion of you, just because of those things. I mean, how many personal fouls did you have? Was that last year or the year before? I mean, it seemed like you had 13 in 2 games or something.
This year, like 5 or 6, but combined from the last 2 years, like 10 plus for sure.
That's got to be a record or something.
Some sort. Maybe I'll get some type of record for Harrisonville. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
You're on the leaderboard.
But I think that is an absolute perfect example of what Coach Max is talking about. Like look at you now. I mean, look at you now, man, kid. I'm proud of you. I'm proud to know you. I'm proud to say that you're my friend, and I would do anything for you if you ever need anything, But it's those things that, as a society, and I'm guilty of it as well. I just admitted it, that we look at a young man like you or a young lady, and we're just like, oh, that kid, like they're done. You know what I mean? And I mean, I can be honest with you. That's how we got Pablo. I heard about some stuff Pablo was into. His street cred was not very positive, and I never really had a high opinion of him, and didn't say much about him or to him or anything. Just kind of not my monkeys, not my circus, and so Keller had actually said a few times like Pablo's doing better. Like Pablo got one day, I think you had to leave practice or after practice you were walking or something, and he was like, Pablo's going to work, and I was like, going to work, and he was working at Dairy Queen, and it's that thing that those positive moments after something catastrophic happens, in your life, some poor decisions you made, that you start to change the way that you look at the world. And I will tell you from my own experience and from watching several young people go through things, it takes about 18 to 24 months to get past a bad decision. And so once you do something bad, like hit a guy in the knee and try to take him out, I mean that could last for a lifetime, what I mean? And bringing beer to school, I mean, let's be honest, that's a little bit funny. I mean, like that's laughable, you know what I mean, and so forth. But the reality is thank God you did it, and you started to see the consequences of that through, from people. I mean, I don't know what kind of relationship you had with your principal at that time or your teachers, but obviously your youth football coaches that are not paid, they're volunteers. They cared enough about you guys both to, hold accountability, teach you about self-accountability. And I think that those things are things that really matter. And it takes time. I mean, I've made bad decisions in my life, more than a few. And I realized that the day that I said, man, I got to stop. I got to do better. I can't be doing this stuff. I can't be hanging out with these people. I can't be making these choices. It takes 18 to 24 months. And there's still people that will look down on you and talk bad about you behind your back and everything like that. But in that time of 18 to 24 months, you are doing better, right? And it just gets to the point where people pay attention and they see you in a different light. Yeah. And I want you to remember that. I want you to think about that the rest of your life, right? Like, just first off, let me tell you, just stop doing dumb shit. You're fine. Like, just don't do it anymore and just keep going. You're going to make mistakes, and it's okay to work through them because you'll have a team of people that are in your corner to help you through those. I mean, you guys have both talked about that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously, these guys had your back in the leadership to not just say kick him off the team. Because if they would have asked Mike Johnson, I would have said kick him off the team. He ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Now knowing that would have been the wrong decision. That I would have made the wrong decision that day, because you literally got everything out of high school football, high school sports that you were supposed to get.
Yeah.
You had that opportunity for something like that to happen. That is a very big deal. Learn from it, and then you get to apply that to the rest of your life. And not only for you, but for other people too, right? I mean, there's going to be people that you're going to play college football with, or people that you're going to work with, and you're just going to be like, I just can't stand this dude. You know what I mean? Like why? But you'll learn maybe they need a little grace, you know. And I think that's something that have you guys watched the movie or the show Ted Lasso?
I've seen
Heard
a
of
little bit
it.
of it. I've seen a little bit of it.
Don't listen. Don't heard about it. Go watch it. Find a time, get on it, and watch it. That, I think it's on Netflix. That show like was amazing to me. And one of the things that stuck with me the hardest was this. And he says he learned, or if people would have learned to be curious instead of judgmental, what would they know, right? We talked about this the other day on another podcast with two kids that come from totally different backgrounds, and they would follow each other. They would see each other in the hallway, and they wouldn't even speak because he would judge him and he would judge him, right? Not judge him like oh, I don't like you or what's wrong with you, but just like that kid doesn't do what I do, so I don't talk to him. He's not the same as me, so I don't talk to him. And he, you know, if you're curious, you're like, hey, like, hey, Tryin, where are you going to college? Hey, Pablo, what are you doing right now? If you learn that about people and you're curious, you will have a different opinion and you won't judge them. But if you have a guy, if I watch Tryin on the football field get personal fouls and learn that he hit somebody and tried to take their knee out, and I judge you, I have an opinion of you, which I know now is the wrong opinion.
Yeah.
And so I want you guys to learn that, and I want you to take that on the rest of your life. And it's not always easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be perfect, and that's not it. But I do think that's one of those things that I want you guys to get from it. It just matters a lot. It matters a whole lot. So, hey, we'll be right back. We're going to get some words from our sponsors, and we'll see you soon. Hey, over here at On the Mic with Mike, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. How about 2-3 Construction Services, LLC? Ethan Young, great guy, local guy, does fantastic work. Absolutely fantastic work. I mean, he's one of those guys, he does the work and you go, would you look at that? It is fantastic. Concrete patios, everybody needs a patio to party on, right? It's Saturday night. Let's break out some cold drinks and let's have a little party. Ethan Young is your man for the patio. You need some sidewalks? Somebody needs to get to stepping? Huh? Everybody knows somebody needs to get to stepping, if you know what I mean. You let Ethan Young come put your sidewalks in, they'll be stepping in style. I'll tell you that right now. Driveways, no problem. Ethan Young take care of them driveways for you. You need some let's talk about this. Steel building foundations. Now listen, everybody has that moment where the wife's trying to move in the in-laws, right? Or maybe the wife. Maybe your husband's trying to move in the in-laws. Maybe move that mother-in-law in that you just don't want to have living under your roof. Let Ethan Young come in with 2-3 Construction and let him put in a steel building foundation to build a new steel building. And then your in-law will be an outlaw. Yeah, how about that? Outlaws. Out of your house laws. You know what I'm saying? That's the best kind of in-laws is the ones that are outlaws out of your house. Skid steer work? Let me tell you right now. Ethan Young can handle a skid steer better than you can handle the skid marks inside of your britches. I'll tell you right now, you want it level, you want a berm, he is the man to take care of that stuff right now. Grading, building pads, you name it. My friends over at 2-3 Construction, Ethan Young, give him a call. 816-533-2119. Appreciate you guys.
On the Mic with Mike is sponsored today by J5 Custom. Pretty much everything custom you can think of when it comes to automotive stuff, they make. They build furniture, they build stereos. Pretty much everything that you see in the set right now was built by J5. This table, these chairs, really good stuff. And we're actually in their shop using their studio right now. So big shout out to them. We really appreciate them, letting us come in and do all this crazy stuff. So give J5 a call, and thanks.
Welcome back. Guys, I appreciate you guys being on here. I do. I appreciate you talking about things that are probably not easy to talk about, things that people may judge you about, but the reality is they were your decisions, your choices. You own them. You've learned from them. You're doing great things now. Super proud of you guys. I know that your families have to be proud of you. I want to know what success looks like to you. And that doesn't have to be in sports or whatever, just in life. What does it look like, and what are you pursuing? What actions do you take to be successful, and what in those actions, what advice would you give to someone else, younger than you?
Success. All right, so that's actually a really hard question. But success to me is like when I'm like thinking about. I don't like to think about like the end goal, whatever, because things change all the time.
Absolutely.
Like doors closed, doors open, and so I just like hitting my goals, like my little goals I have each time. Like when I get to college, it's gonna be like getting up the depth chart slowly, one by one, like DB3, DB2, and then eventually getting up there and keep my grades good, because I wasn't a big thing I did in high school, and that's what like part of the reason why I'm going to a little NAIA school.
Yep.
It was like I have to keep my grades up, and yeah, just little goals, each just one at a time. That's gonna lead to the end goal.
Absolutely. What is your like on the depth chart in the college you're going to? Do you know where you're at then?
No, I don't. I don't really know that right now, but I'm assuming I don't like when I get there. I'm just gonna put myself at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like I'm at the bottom. I'm gonna work my whole way up. That's how I think of it.
Just be a good teammate.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Be coachable.
I don't want to go somewhere where I just like, oh, you're about to start, or like I want to work my way up. I want to earn that 100%.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know that when I was in college, it's kind of funny that, like you think you're strong in high school, but like it's kind of like being a freshman versus a senior, playing. And when you get in college, you're gonna freak out about how strong you can get as your body grows a little bit. You know, just like that time. I look forward to seeing that success from you, because I know you're going to go there and work hard. So, Tryin, kid, great job.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. I appreciate what you're doing, how you've done it, what you've had to overcome. Just stay focused on your goals, buddy. And if somebody or something in your life is an anchor, just cut the line. You know what I mean? Because the reality is an anchor stays in the same place. So if you ever need to come back to it, you can. Good luck, kid.
Thank you.
You're going to do great things.
Thank
Pablo, what you got?
We'll see.
Success to me looks like just knowing and seeing the impact I can have on people.
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh, okay.
just how I can, it's like knowing that I inspired that person to go do what they did, or to go be what they want to be.
Yeah.
And just help people grow into who they want to be, like who I'm working to be.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just
I think that I appreciate that you can say that kind of stuff, because I feel like the reality is so one of the things that is kind of funny with that, it is that kind of hits home, buddy. That's kind of personal to me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I appreciate that, because I didn't have a really good home life when I was a kid, right? I mean, I had a home, I and all that stuff. That's not it. It's just my relationship with my dad was not the greatest, and my mom didn't have a lot of say so in changing that relationship, if you will. And there are people in my life that have had an impact on my life that wasn't then. It wasn't at that moment when I was in school, right? Their what they said and what they did for me and how they treated me actually impacted me later on in life. And you just kind of look back and you're like, wow, I had no idea that what happened then, how much it would change the way I look at the world now and how I treat people, and what I do. And my boys, they get on me a lot. They are always messing with me about, like, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that for them. They don't care, nobody appreciates what you do or whatever. And I'm just like, no, the reality is they don't realize that I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it because I want. I hope that something I do somewhere has an impact on someone, and maybe not that day, but maybe later on in life. Probably you're going to do great things, kid. You're going to do great things, and the best part about it is that we're going to be able to look back and laugh about you taking a cold beer that you found on the side of the road to sixth grade. I mean, I've heard some crazy stories, man. And I think that might take the cake there. So, good job. I appreciate you guys. Good luck. I want you to do big things. If you ever need anything or anything I can help you with, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I hope to have you back on soon.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate you watching On the Mic with Mike. Until next time.
Next time.
See you later.